Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you. This is the opening to STS Radio. We're going to be talking all about WWE Fastlane 2015 today. I can honestly say that I'm not feeling 100% today, but today, knowing that we were going to be cranking out the videos, talking all about all the ins and outs and all the matches of Fastlane, I ate chicken noodle soup for breakfast this morning. So basically, my throat's going to be feeling a little bit better. And hopefully we won't run out of gas by the end of it. But I can honestly say that after last year's, or not last year's, but last month's Royal Rumble fiasco, it seems that WWE Fastlane is not putting up the greatest card that I've ever seen. I can see the pun that they were looking for, with this being the fast lane to WrestleMania. A lot of the matches that were put on this card were supposedly supposed to be WrestleMania matches. But honestly, in my mind, especially with the free February that WWE is running right now on the WWE Network, this isn't the best show that they've done. If you looked into the past, the huge success that they had for the month of November, giving away Survivor Series, which sort of looked like it was going to be a throwaway show, and then at the end of the day, Survivor Series was a huge pay-per-view, with the Authority being sent away, even though it was only for a matter of weeks. You had Sting's debut. You had all eyes on the WWE that night. If you did not see Survivor Series, it was your own fault. Basically, that show for only $10 was a steal if you were a previous network subscriber, or if you signed up in order to watch the free November and got it for free. That really was a steal. You walked away really getting to really see something. This month, you look at the Fastlane pay-per-view, which is free on the WWE Network. You get your Wade Barrett Intercontinental Championship match going up against Dean Ambrose. At the end of the day, that match isn't really going to matter. Usos versus Cesaro for the Tag Championships. You can put that pretty much in the same thing. Rusev going up against John Cena for the United States Championship. I don't really have any drive to see that match. Nikki Bella against Paige is just a normal Divas match along the line. The only match that really has anything going on for it right now is the Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. Winner faces Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. They have taken the Royal Rumble winner, which is basically the guaranteed ticket to go on to WrestleMania, balled it up and throwed it out the window. I know that, in the past, we've seen this style of match a few times. You can go back to the Royal Rumble 2000 with Big Show saying that basically his feet didn't hit the floor before The Rock's, and The Rock shouldn't have been the winner. And then we had The Rock versus the Big Show on the road to WrestleMania to see who was going to be going to WrestleMania to be the number one contender, which ended up being a clusterfuck as well. Basically, with the pay-per-view ended up being a fatal four-way with the McMahon in every corner. I think that's pretty much the same thing that we're going to be getting here on Fastlane. Is basically that Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan more than likely will end in some kind of a weirdo false finish, and because of this, we are going to be getting a three-way along the way. Normally when I do these intros, I tell you how great the pay-per-view is going to be, but honestly, I can't even really hide it or, sort of secretly try to spice it up along the way. Fastlane to me looks like a very pretty boring show. Nothing really spectacular going to happen on this one. Doesn't look like Brock Lesnar is going to appear, which gives no reason in the world for Seth Rollins to be there with his Money in the Bank briefcase. He's going to show up, hold it over his head, and say, look at this. I'm the guy who could cash in if this guy would ever show up and be a part of the show. So my prediction of Seth Rollins going into WrestleMania 31 as the champion looks like I'm not going to have any time for that to happen, because I don't really see anybody cashing in on Brock Lesnar, especially when Brock Lesnar is going to be tied up into another match on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown or any house shows basically along the way. But we'll use this as the opener, and we'll roll on, and we'll count down these matches. We'll talk about the ins and outs, and we'll get on with the next match.